Every breakthrough in science begins with something grown from the earth.
Before enzymes power industries, crops begin their silent work here.
This harvest will soon fuel a chain of transformation.
Transcription. Every journey forward starts with motion.
Here, raw harvest meets the first step of industry.
These silos guard the future of modern bioprocessing. Even before science begins, precision already matters.
Purity starts long before fermentation tanks ever fill. Each kernel now moves closer to its higher purpose. From field to factory, the chain never breaks. What looks simple now will soon drive complex science. The road to innovation is built on logistics.
Nature gives the first ingredient. Industry takes the next step.
Here, agriculture meets biotechnology. Every gram is tracked in modern production. From this point on, the process becomes pure precision.
The harvest has reached the doorstep of science.
And this is where raw nature prepares to become industrial power.
Every delivery now enters a system built for precision.
What once moved by hand now flows by design. Inside these walls, efficiency never rests. Every level brings the process closer to transformation. Direction is everything in modern manufacturing.
Storage is no longer passive, it is intelligent.
Data now guides every movement of matter.
Behind every process, there is a silent system of control. Movement is measured, never rushed.
Human eyes still guard what machines begin.
Clean air means clean processing. Storage becomes strategy inside a modern plant. Timing is the heartbeat of production.
Every path is engineered for purpose.
Precision lives in the smallest adjustments.
Now the raw material meets its first true refinement.
From transport to treatment, the shift is complete. And now, the true industrial journey begins. With every gate that opens, precision takes another step forward.
What begins inside now reveals the scale outside.
This is where biology meets industry.
Every shift begins with discipline.
Outside, motion never stops.
Beyond this point, science takes control. This is the heartbeat of industrial fermentation. Every journey narrows toward purpose.
Human focus guides mechanical power.
Order is the foundation of efficiency. Clean air protects clean science.
Visibility shapes precision.
The factory awakens with motion.
Direction defines destiny here. Safety keeps progress alive. Beyond this door, biology becomes industry. And here, raw matter prepares for transformation. Every transformation begins with purification. Before science can work, order must be restored. What is removed defines what remains. Invisible risks are handled with visible care.
Even air becomes a tool of precision.
Machines now see what humans once could not.
Perfection is engineered, not assumed.
Consistency is the language of industry.
Data now guides every decision.
Balance prepares the way for biology.
Readiness is stored here.
Automation turns planning into action.
Unity brings strength to process.
Human judgment still shapes perfection.
Now, structure gives way to transformation.
Power waits for purpose.
The first physical change has begun.
Clean, sorted, and prepared, the material is ready for its true role.
Now the heart of production begins to beat.
Here, raw structure becomes workable form.
Balance is created, drop by drop.
Science feeds the process from the very start. Uniformity prepares the way for biology.
The process moves forward without pause.
Conditions are shaped for what comes next. Control defines consistency. Balance is restored before life begins. Purity is protected at every turn.
Readiness is measured in moments like this.
Chemistry now prepares the stage for biology.
Clean foundations build strong results.
The environment is now ready for life.
Here begins the true transformation.
Precision protects every living step.
Life enters the system. And now, biology takes control of the process. Inside these walls, life begins its work.
Perfect conditions create powerful results. Even air becomes part of the science. Every breath is measured here.
Growth is invisible, but its power is real.
Sustenance drives performance. Stability keeps the process in balance.
Motion shapes every molecule. Data tells the story before the eyes can see it.
This is the moment everything works together. Clean paths protect pure results.
When the time is right, progress moves forward.
The transformation now reveals itself.
From life to refinement, the journey continues.
Power prepares to separate value. Here, precision takes form.
Separation reveals the true product.
And now, refinement begins. Now, automation takes the lead.
Precision now moves at the speed of code.
Purity is engineered layer by layer. Machines now decide the next step.
This is the brain of the factory.
Every movement is now visible.
Strength is built by removing what's not needed.
Even byproducts are part of the system.
Automation now checks its own work.
Speed meets certainty.
Decisions now happen in milliseconds. Clean systems protect every outcome. Readiness is restored automatically. From automation to accuracy. Control now reaches the smallest detail. Balance defines the final character. When everything aligns, excellence flows. Now the product takes its final form. Accuracy now defines the final outcome. Every drop is measured.
Control lives in microseconds.
Protection seals the process. Reliability is verified, not assumed. Identity completes the product. Traceability follows every unit. Machines now guard perfection. Quality never compromises. Order multiplies efficiency. Protection now travels with the product. Stability prepares the final form. Automation perfects repetition. Every unit is now ready for movement. Consistency is confirmed again. The journey nears its destination. Protection now surrounds the result. Before release, excellence must be proven. Before release, proof replaces promise. Quality begins with careful choice.
Here, science verifies science.
Clean space protects true results.
Every drop carries performance.
Machines now measure what matters.
Time reveals the truth.
Purity is tested at the smallest scale.
Balance proves consistency.
Evidence builds confidence.
Approval is earned, not given.
Quality clears the path forward.
Traceability never ends. Communication keeps the system alive.
Now the product moves with confidence.
Proof now becomes product.
The final movement begins.
The final journey now begins. Every unit moves with purpose.
Order guides every step.
The chain nears completion. Precision never leaves the process. What was built with care now moves with confidence.
Accuracy follows the product to the end.
Completion feels like precision.
Trust is locked in place.
Every journey needs its record.
The product now carries its story forward.
Endings prepare new beginnings. From raw harvest to refined solution.
This is how precision moves the world.
From field to factory. From science to solution.
And this is how modern factories produce industrial enzymes from start to finish.
Built on discipline. Driven by science.
Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns.